Sagittarius, it is time to do a reading for you. We have a big week going on. We've got a solar eclipse. We've got a new moon. What's going on with you, all right, as a result of all of these energies? I do know that this is a big month of a lot of change. There's a lot of endings, a lot of beginnings, a lot of shifts. Oh my gosh. So let's see what's going on for all of you Sagittarians out there. Grateful, thankful for each one of you. Hit that like button. Right there, blink. Really helps me out. All right, Sagittarius. Woo, look, we start out here with the star. I like it. All right, so this tells me that you have just endured some situation that was pretty difficult, and now you're coming out of it, and here we are feeling very hopeful, almost as if the universe is truly, aiding you in manifesting whatever it is. So whatever's happening in your life right now, Sagittarius, I feel like it really is the direction that you've been needing to have. Maybe you even needed some confirmation in a situation that things were going to get better, because, whenever the star comes up, that's what we need is, just feeling a little bit better after the difficult situation or whatever it is that we've just been through. We do have a Page of Wands coming up reversed, Eight of Pentacles, High Priestess, Seven of Swords. So I feel like, you start to see that maybe you need to go in another direction. All right, something is not working for you. When we have the Eight of Pentacles, and I think this is what you're starting to see, is that, something that you thought was a road that you wanted to take really isn't the road that you really want. And I feel as if there has been this energy of, just knowing that, there's something else you've got to be doing. So a lot of you are really going on this big shift and change. But I want to tell you that, it's one of these things, Sagittarius, there's a lot that you're not sharing with other people. And I say that with the Seven of Swords, because there's a lot that you just don't want to bring up. I want to say controversy, and you just don't want to hear what other people might have to say to you in regards to some of the choices and directions that you were going to be going in, because, you are, you're really wanting to go in another direction here. And you've been really confused, all right? The Hanged Man comes up here reversed, but when we see the Hanged Man come up here reversed, I also think that it starts to bring clarity. You need to go into a place where you can start to gain some perspective, because right now I feel like you're hiding. There's just something you're just not letting people in on. And, I feel like it's just like you have to follow your intuition. And, it may go against the grain. It may be one of these things that, people are going to be like, what, have you lost your mind? Why are you doing this? Don't go that. Don't do that. So I do get some sneaking around with you, Sagittarius, I have to tell you. And honestly, you have got to open up a little bit. Because when we do see the Seven of Swords, here we see you quietly trying to sneak around, not letting people really know. It's almost like you don't want people to see you, but there's something really big shifting in your life here. Temperance card comes out. So I want to look at these two cards together, because I feel as if you have got to just take a deep breath and ground yourself, all right? Because there is a big shift and a big change, and this is what you've been waiting for. But now the big thing is how do I let everybody know? How do I really kind of ground into like pushing forward? Because up until now, you have been sneaking around, not letting people know really what's going on in your world. But with the Temperance card, I feel as if you've been really patient, because you know that you've had to be very careful in these steps that you take. But there has been a decision looming in front of you to really go in another direction, and you have not wanted to take it. But I think with the Star card coming up as your overall energy, it's just like you realize that you have got to really move in another direction. And you've been not wanting to do this. You've been really hung up in this tree going, I don't know if I really can, make this shift, this change, this break. But I feel as if, it's time. And you need to just be very, very solid and grounded in you. And just be very, very sure of what it is that you are doing in these next moves. Because I feel like you're going to go up against a lot of people who are going to question you. You know, like, what are you doing? What do you mean you are leaving this job? What do you mean you're not going to do this anymore? Why would you leave something that is so good for you? You know, it's this kind of an energy that I feel like you're up against, Sagittarius, right? And this is why you've been sneaking around, because you've been avoiding, you know, how people are going to respond to what it is you're about to do. But I feel like, you know, you have the strength. You are solid, you are grounded, you know what it is that you need to do, especially with this, you know, Temperance card, that, you know, you've just got to go. And, you know, this is divine energy. When we see Temperance, it's like, you know, we are being guided in a direction. And sometimes people don't understand that this is the direction you have to go in. You know, but it's not for them. It's your road to walk, not theirs, right? But, you know, you just knowing that you didn't want to go up against all these people and really justify your actions, you know, this is what you've been avoiding. But I feel like the time has come now where you are solid and grounded enough in the direction you are going to be walking forward in, that go ahead, they can come up and they can say whatever they want. You know what you are up to. 3 of Swords. Yeah, you know, it's going to bring some heartache, you know, whatever it is. But, you know, I feel as if you have got to do what you have to do, you know, so that you feel good about yourself, you know, because there has been a lot of heartache in getting to this point. And this is why you were kind of walking very carefully. But you can no longer pretend that you need to move in another direction. Anyway, that's what I got for you. So take what works, leave what doesn't. I hope it resonated with someone. But that's the reading for this week, okay? So, you know, hold your ground, stand your ground. You know that this is the direction you got to go, Sagittarius. So walk, right? All right, hit that like button, and I'll see you all in another reading. Until then, bye now.